The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
21.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
28-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's three catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. Three catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his target.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Is no good. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll throw from the gun. steps away to his left. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And this is
from the gun, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
ball carrier.
2nd and 9. 6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Niners 6, Cardinals nothing.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He finds Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Murray to give. This is Drake. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
Shotgun now for Murray, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a...
First down, Arizona.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Murray able to connect. Is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Niners 12, Cardinals 7.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
13.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Tevin Coleman. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's at the 30. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Murray going to try to throw on third down. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That's to his running back, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, first and goal. Rolling to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Complete.
DeAndre Hopkins, 78 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 42. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Isaiah Simmons.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
8-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
Garoppolo.
7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
8-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Sets up.
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some...
And Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
And 10.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
1 yard gain brings up second.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Garoppolo finding his tight end, Kittle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 56 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gould to add the extra point. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
The score, Niners 29, Cardinals 18.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. DeAndre Hopkins, once again, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. From the gun, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Murray to air it out again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray on the crossing route, complete. That's Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. DeAndre Hopkins, once again, the intended target. And now it's second down. Throwing again. Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski.